It's the Texas State Bobcats and the Boise State Broncos. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
I caught up with the Bobcats head coach before the game. He said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defense has been keying on him. With the young quarterback, they think they will put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. And the Bobcats will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's gone. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So Boise State's offense will take the field first. And here comes Dylan Riley. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, he's a very special talent at running back, and in the future it'll be interesting to see if he sticks around. Obviously, it's a long season, a long way to go. He's got a lot of ability. He's got speed, he can break tackles, he can catch the football. No question this year, this guy is going to be the whole key to the offense.
Yeah, he is, and I tell you what, to watch in this matchup where they're kind of outmatched at most positions, how can he still make an impact on this game? Making guys miss, like doing it by himself, or can his offensive line pave the way a little bit and maybe be neutral to get him some of those matchups? But he is the one guy on this offense that can make life very, very difficult for you, and the other defense knows that. Really curious to watch how this unfolds.
On the run, fires downfield. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. He gets a block. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. The Bobcats offense will come out to go on the attack for the first time. And there he is, this senior wide receiver. This is the guy the entire passing game is built around. He has a big play waiting to happen.
And man, this guy is fun to watch. You do not want to take a bathroom break. Sit in your seat when this offense has the ball, because at any point in time, this receiver can make the unbelievable highlight catch, David. His catch radius is as good as there is in all of college football. He has an unbelievable ability to just reel it in, and we just expect it to happen today.
It's just a knack, and it's almost like every weekend you're going through social media, like, where's the clip, right? Like, because he just makes these clips that most humans don't make, whether it's one hand, whether it's two hand, whether he's guarded or not. Like, he just has this unbelievable knack of playmaking, and we will see it today at some point in the ballgame.
Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. The run inside. It's Jenkins. Let's talk for just a minute about Texas State. Good pickup on the recruiting trail last week. 3-star offensive lineman gives them a verbal, and this is the type of talent they need to get into the program and then develop.
Yeah, and this really was more of an emotional decision, I think, for him as well. He's been a fan of this program ever since he was a young boy, and now he's getting a chance to live out his dreams. As a 3-star, he had opportunities to go elsewhere, to play in better conferences against better competition, but this for him felt like home, and now he has a chance to go out and live that dream.
It's hard to stop great runners. It really is. That's why you run the football consistently. You got a big offensive line, a big physical unit. You run the football like this, man, it will take a toll later, but you got to...
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Got room on the return. At the 20. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Broncos. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game.
And they come up with a huge pick six, and that is one of the reasons this defense has been so dominant all season long. They don't give up big plays, but they take the football away. And once they do, they've got better athletes than you do. They're hard to bring down. They can flip the game on a dime.
He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Gives it on the option. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big
picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Bringing it back. Touchdown, Broncos! And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
And the defense sets the tone early in this football game. We're still in the first quarter, and this is looking like a complete game together. Offense scoring, defense scoring. Palmer, they're up 2 touchdowns already.
Yeah, you got to give this coaching staff credit. They have their guys ready to go, and this is what you call firing on all cylinders early in a game.
And they did tack on the extra point, by the way, knocked it right down the middle. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He'll be stopped short of the 20-yard line on the return. They'll mark him at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. They haven't exactly burst out of the starting blocks, and they need to get something together with this possession. Not much there. Picks up a couple to the 22. Got 3 on first down. It's 2nd and 7. Making side adjustments here. Jackson will throw. Oh, he wants it all. And it's picked off for the 3rd time today.
Nothing going right for this team early in the first quarter here. The defense is getting gashed, and now you've thrown a pick. The head coach has got to get his team together and get everybody to calm down and settle in.
And this defense, they've got to do a big job here. Like, offense puts you in a bad spot. You haven't had some great moments, but this possession, we've got to get a stop, got to stop the bleeding, and get the ball back to our offense.
Caught in the backfield, it's 4. 5-yard gain on that play. It'll be 3rd and 5. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. The Broncos will line up to punt it away. That last howitzer was nice. How about another one just like it? Punt goes out of bounds, and a really nice job as they stick them deep in their own end. They'll mark it around the 10. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. They've gotten off to a sluggish start and need to put something together on this drive. Nice pickup on the ground there, and they'll move the sticks with the 1st down.
And most offenses, man, it's about controlling the line of scrimmage, getting the run game going. And when you got a back that's averaging over 5 yards a touch, like, I'm not great at math, guys, but every 2 touches, I'm getting a 1st down. I'd say the offense will be in a really good position all game long.
And that's a missed opportunity by the defense, because if this quarterback is going to decide to run the ball, you have got to make him pay. You at least have to hit him and put him on the ground. I know they didn't give up a big, long, explosive run, but you got to get shots on this guy when you can. That time, they let him get out of bounds.
Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. They'll run play action. Oh, they're after him. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. He'll keep it on 2nd down. And they'll bring him down after a short pickup.
As an offense, you're okay with that. You're going to run option plays, and sometimes you're going to bust it big, but sometimes you don't necessarily read it correctly, get some positive yards, and then we come back and we do it all over again with different reads against the different defense.
That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. 4th down and 4 yards to go. The offense will try to get it. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. The incomplete pass ends a frustrating series, and they turn it over on downs. Looking downfield, it's Madsen. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. Second down coming. Behind the chains now on second and long. The pull and throw off the RPO. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. Now facing a third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll get rid of it. Finds a man in the middle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. The handoff as they run the counter play here. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Off the play fake. Shoots it to the left. All alone as he catches it. Runs through a man. He might have some space. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. That's the end of the quarter, and Boise State has the lead. Man, that was an impressive and dominant first quarter. Let's take a look at the stats before we move on. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. From the red zone, it's Riley. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Can the D deny them on second and goal? The run up the middle, looking for the score. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2. And they've moved closer and closer, and still they need 2 yards, third and goal. Did not get an inch. This defense digging in, and it's fourth and goal. And if the kicker can put one through, this will be a successful drive. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
Texas State takes the field, hoping to get this drive started. They just haven't been able to get anything going, and they better get started or it's going to get away from them, David.
Yeah, and these are the weeks that you really wish that you were playing a video game, and you could just reset the console, start over, Jesse, and make something better happen early.
It just looked like they're sleepwalking in this first half, and it's not just one guy. They just haven't been playing collectively as a unit. And if I'm the head coach, I'm considering starting to give some other dudes some chances here.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. Might be calling a hot route. Jackson gonna throw it. Fires to the wideout. He's got him this time. And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the first down. The Bobcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Jenkins. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on first and 10. They're going to ride this running back. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain. And the Bobcats in the hurry-up.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Got a man. It's Burgess. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a first down. The Bobcats, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Keeps it on first down. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's second and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
Third and short from the 26. Pretty easy field goal range, but they'd love to pick up the first. Quarterback keeps it. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. And the Bobcats pounded the rock to move the sticks. Now back to work.
And I think that's exactly what we're going to need to see from this offense, man. Once the field starts to shrink, you get on this side of the field, you're down by 10 points, man. You need to put the ball in the end zone. Like, you're thinking touchdown, not field goal. And they really got to be physical, establish this run game, and do everything they can to get 7 on this drive.
Jackson will throw. Unloads to the wideout. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Bobcats. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk it down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
Tackled and brought down at the 16-yard line after the return. The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. And generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
Backed up now. Here's second and long. Couldn't connect on first down. Now back to the air. Under fire. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. Let's see what call they have on third and long from the 28. Wants to throw again. Heaves it deep. Another incompletion on third down.
As a quarterback, this is going to be a very tough game. You're going up against one of the top 20 units in the entire country. They know who your primary target is. They're going to be keying on him just like they did that last time, forcing the incompletion.
And the Broncos will try to pin them back with the punt. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. The Bobcats offense comes out to go to work. This feels like a pivotal moment. Get the ball back on the punt. You need to put points on the board on this drive.
Yeah, its sense of urgency right now has got to be high for this offense. Trailing the way they are here, David, they've got to be able to put something together, score some points, and build confidence.
Yeah, it's not panic time, but you do want to build that confidence and find something that you can do well to start to build on. I think this...
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9.
And this is exactly what you dream about for a defense. Forcing the big turnover, making the pick, and then putting points on the board yourself. Great play by the defense.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas State gets the football back, and here comes the offense. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse.
Well, that's an unfortunate part of the game for quarterbacks, but guess what? They do happen. So you've got to be able to turn the page here and lead this offense.
Well, I think you know this defense is going to be aggressive. They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Jackson going to throw it. Rushes on him. Avoids the pressure and gets away. Got his man on the right. They finally get him down, but the explosive play has them set up as we get set for the final 2 minutes of the half. The Bobcats will line it up on 1st and 10. Wants to throw it again, and why not? He's got him. Touchdown, Texas State. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
And these slants are so hard to defend when the ball's thrown like that. The receiver catches it, and he's catching it going so fast, and you could tell the defense couldn't quite get the right angles, and he does the rest, uses his speed, gets all the way to the end zone.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. And they can't make the connection, going for a big play on 1st down. So now it's 2nd and long. Pulls it in, it's 4th.
On defense, man, it helps you a lot when you can be a linebacker or a corner or safety, anybody, and you see the QB throw the football. Now I can break on the football right away and limit gains like right here on this play.
The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big 3rd down coming up. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Flips it out on the screen. Trying to save time on defense, they use their 2nd timeout. And now everybody chiming in to figure out how to play this 4th down. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. Slips through the line. Tries to find a little more running room on that return, but he'll be stopped at the 36. Texas State has the football back, and they'll go on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but, man, you look at the scoreboard. You're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the 3rd quarter. You've got 1 drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
He's knocked down short game, maybe a pickup of 3. That defense rallied to the ball in a hurry.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going with it, and the big-time playmaker outside picks up the 1st.
And, man, this defense, they look a little bit frustrated. Like, he's done this time and time again here in the 1st half, and it's still early in this football game, but they got to find an answer for his legs. Like, he's chewing up too many yards, making too many big plays. Got to find a way to make him one-dimensional and make some bad things happen when he tries to take off and run the football.
And the Bobcats will hustle to the line. Now on the move. They get him on the ground, but not before he drives it to the 10-yard line. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. This is a designed run. Touchdown, Texas State. And they take it in for 6 more points.
Man, textbook how you end a 1st half. You're trailing. You need to put a drive together. Great job using all of the clock, getting the TD, and you want to talk about creating some momentum going into the half and knowing I get the football, so everything trending in the right direction.
Tackled and brought down right at the 20-yard line. Good coverage there. Offense offense has enough time to get off a play before we head to the half. They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. Short gain on that run as the clock winds down here late in the half. And they head to the locker room, 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We start our coverage with Auburn, taking on the #1 team, the Ole Miss Rebels.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. As we start the second half, what do you have for us, Holly?
Checking in with the Bobcats head coach at the half. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team. Somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
Okay, Holly. They'll go 4 wide. Twin receivers on either side on 2nd and 6. Quarterback extends the play. Nothing doing downfield. He'll cut his losses and throw it away. It'll be 3rd down.
Good decision by the QB. You're outside the pocket. You're trying to find an open target. No one's open. Throw it away and live to play another day.
This Boise State crowd bringing the noise. It's deafening here on 3rd down. Jackson will throw. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. The Bobcats will call on their punt team. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He was hoping for a little more running room, but they're able to get him down at the 45. Has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Going with the counter play here. They'll give him 4 on the pickup at 2nd and 6. Solid pickup of 4 on 1st down at 2nd and 6. Back to pass. Pocket breaking down. Hauls it in. And the defense had that one well covered, just a short gain there. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. And the Broncos send out the punt unit. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. And the return man will have no chance as the ball sails out of bounds. Texas State takes the field hoping to get this drive started. They didn't get much done the last time they had it, and to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Leaves it with the back. Turning it on. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's 1st down. And the Bobcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Rides the option, he keeps it. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain.
And when these quarterbacks run these zone reads, read options, whatever you want to call them, they have to put their eyes on a certain defender. And they're reading him. And basically, you can't be right. That's what makes it so hard to defend, because if you do one thing, he's going to do the other. You do the other thing, he's going to do the other. So good luck stopping.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Just this side of midfield, the defense trying to rise up on 3rd and short from the 49. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. He'll be stopped short. It'll bring up fourth down as this defense makes a play. The offense failed to convert on fourth down earlier, but that didn't change their thinking here. Trying play action. He hurls one deep down the left side. Makes the grab plenty for the first down. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on fourth down, and they keep the drive alive. The Bobcats have it with a 1st and 10. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. Now the connection takes it to the 11. This is why quarterbacks get the biggest NIL deals, because they're supposed to make something out of nothing.
You know what? If he took some of that NIL money, Reese, and spent it on more linemen, maybe he has more protection and more time to go through his progressions.
Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And the QB has had a nice drive, and this offense has been throwing the football into the yard. You want to stop that? Get pressure on him. Nice job getting to the quarterback, affecting him, and even better, getting him on the ground.
Got some room headed to the goal line. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line. And now the Broncos call their first of 3 timeouts. And that will leave them with just 2 timeouts to use the rest of the way. A first down run in the red zone. Nothing doing. He is stopped short of the goal line. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Push ahead on the sneak. And they go for the sneak on 2nd down, playing very conservatively, and they may have to open it up if they want to score on this drive. The big fellas coming out in the goal line defense. On 3rd and short, they'll give it to the tight end. They got him on the ground. Great tackling by this D to stop him short of the first down marker.
And this is tough. Second half of the game, you're down by 3. You know a field goal is going to tie it, but this is a golden opportunity here, David, to take the lead. I think I'm going for the touchdown.
Green light. I'm going for it.
Touchdown, Bobcats. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Goff. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Madsen. Fires to the big fella. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After the 4-yard completion on first down, now it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Bought a little time, lets it go. Quickly out to the tight end. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On 3rd and short, the power run here. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. The Broncos will punt this one away. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. He'll field the punt and try to make a big play. They'll put that return to a stop at the 33, but the offense set up in pretty good field position. Decent field position to start this drive from their own 33. Running inside, it's Jenkins. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. This game will officially be in the books shortly. Gives us a minute to check out the Week 9 scoreboard for the top 12 in college football. on their side, but so too is time as we open the fourth. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Back to pass. Under fire. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Defense came on the field with fresh legs, and here on just the second play of the drive, they're able to get a sack.
They come to the line facing third and long from the 25. Jackson will throw. Sends it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. And the Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. And they'll get him on the ground as the offense comes out to start the next drive. Here comes the Broncos offense to start the drive. And now, deep in the fourth quarter, a chance to go down the field and take the lead in this ball game. Breaks into the open. They can rely on this guy to pick up solid yardage when they need it, and he's out to the 43. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The play action fake. Throws for the tight end. Caught over the middle. It's Anderson. They stop him at the 42, but they're on a roll with a pickup of 15 and a first down. On the run, it's Riley. And he got... yards on the play, 2nd and 5 coming. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. They give it to him again. They're trying to send a message with this running game. He stopped after a pickup of 4 to the 33. They're looking at a 3rd down and short from the 33. Looking to throw for it. Fires to the tight end. Now well within striking distance as that 3rd down play gets him a first at the 29. And the Broncos have their offense in high gear. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Riley. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Broncos trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Off play action. Going for it all. Caught outside on the right. Touchdown Broncos. And they moved out front here in the fourth.
Forget about those tight ends, right? They come up and they block most of the time, and a lot of time near the line of scrimmage, and then occasionally offenses do a great job, get creative, find a way to get a good matchup for the tight end, and he does the rest and gets in for 6.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the coverage team able to make the tackle. Let's go down to the sideline and Holly Rowe.
Checking in from the Texas State sideline, I can see a developing situation with their quarterback and the coaches. Their QB has struggled here today with the turnovers, and there's a lot of conversation. They're showing him those mistakes on the film, trying to get him to see what he's missing. They want to get some confidence built back up in this quarterback, but right now he's shaking his head like, I've got this, I've got this. We'll see if he really does here to take the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Holly. The Bobcats are in the hurry-up. Muscling ahead on 3rd and short. There's some room. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41.
Well, they came into this game today knowing that this guy was going to have to leave his mark in this one, toting the rock, and he's done that. He's come up with some big plays, and he continues to do that here late at a juncture where they've got to continue running it if they're going to win.
Jackson going to throw it. Here's the pressure. Quarterback gets the first down and more. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment.
You know, I think in this situation of the game, too, if I'm this guy, I'm thinking the same thing, right? I'm throwing and getting yards, and if it's not there, I'm going to take this game over myself with my legs. We're in the fourth quarter. We've got an opportunity, one possession down, to get back in this thing. I just got to do whatever I got to do to make that happen.
Got rid of it just in time. Couldn't find anybody to throw to. He'll just toss it away. It'll be second down.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating those explosive plays. This offense is going to have to buckle up and really protect their guy up front.
And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. That is the senior offensive lineman who's shaken up. Holly Rowe will check on his condition. Get the field goal from here. It's a 51-yarder. Get a few on third down, and life is much better. Trying to pick it up on the ground. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play, like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards and good things are happening.
We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. And the Bobcats will snap it on first and 10. The run inside. It's Jenkins. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And this offense doesn't have very many runs left in them. They try to sneak in the run. Nice job by the defense making the tackle. But they've got to try to maximize their time, maximize their plays to try to get some points on the board.
Keeps it on the option. Knocked down immediately at the line of scrimmage.
Really nice job by the defense playing responsibility football, making sure the quarterback couldn't make any of his reads, making sure the picture is not clear, getting downhill, getting the quarterback on the ground.
Jackson will throw. Grabs it in the middle. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw, catch and run on that one.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look
close to the end zone, and the ball's out. And the defense jumps on him. They get that turnover. To the defense, it was opportunistic. To the offense, it was catastrophic. Coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. He spun that wheel of fortune by challenging the call, and it does not go his way, and he loses the timeout. Looking for room. It's Wiley. And they get it in the end zone for a safety, and that should wrap this one up tight. So after taking the safety, they'll line up for a free kick from their own 20. Let's see what he can do with it. First play of this drive comes from the 35-yard line. They'll start this drive going to the air. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. They'll use the timeout. 6 seconds left on the clock.
Timeout, Texas State.
It comes down to this. One more snap left in this game. If they get a touchdown, they can find a way to win it. Looking down the middle. It's caught downfield. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. And this field goal attempt might be their chance to save themselves. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go. The line of scrimmage is the 28. That'll make it a 45-yard field goal attempt and a big chance to win the game. He's got it. A huge field goal, and they've taken the lead in the waning seconds. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.